Drinking is its own skill. All beds are 10% more comfortable. Okay. Got your stamina will regen. Oh, that's probably it right there. Some exclusive nonsense. Wired for. Exclusive though. Heavy attack will be harder for opponents. Additionally, it'll take less time. Completely destroy a shield. Time you fully charge your attack with heavy melee. The attack will be 10% stronger. And just 5% more damage with to bath. I assume beat. First game it's on list. I have a goal this year, beat one RPG every month. So one of my favorite things about Kingdom Come Deliverance is the era it was in when RPGs were 20 hours long. It was not. It had legs. So that was pretty sweet. I don't know if I'm gonna do heavy weapons. So I'm still figuring out good weapon to. Patient, statistics, and sidekicks. Okay.
Good boy. Good boy.
Save the game. We won some dice. Taylor in here. Hey. Just mess me up, bud.
My friend. I need something repaired.
Need repaired. Keep that one topped off. What we're wearing until we get better. Then we keep you topped off. Yeah.
Thank you kindly.
Indeed. Absolutely. That. Cat through the window? I cannot. Okay. I might come back and rob you later. In Minecraft. Good. Yeah, we hit you with breakfast. You should be good. Okay. Let's go. Oh, let's see. The horse. The horse. Got a couple of these. What do you do? G. People heal faster. Increase stamina by 2. Ooh. That's a pretty good one. Find this blacksmith.
Whoa.
we need to cut west. I don't think they're going to let me in up here to do so. Let's see. Covered this. What are you talking about? They ain't gonna let me in. Tried that. They said no. That. Can we do the longbow from up here? Can? Really? Be surprised. That's a longbow. Shouldn't be able to do that from horseback. Bad, bad.
You won't believe this.
Drinking.
The whole village burnt to the ground. Hell on earth, just a few days' walk from here. You have to hear this. In Silver Scallop, they say. Without warning, attacked by human troops. In one afternoon.
Gallich was our home village.
Lord be with you.
You have a beautiful maypole. Does that mean life here is just as beautiful?
Aye, we're doing pretty well, and our fellows guard that maypole well.
But if they're guarding it, who's doing the other work?
That's why they take turns. Our Al-Sheik was guarding it not long ago, but now the neighbor's lad, Henrik, is in charge of it. At least he doesn't have the time to fool around at night.
I'll have a look at your wares.
Painted dye.
Maybe next time then.
Boy. Good boy. That's your water too, yep. Funky patch of land you got here. You got a name? Nope, you're just dog.
Do you know Henrik at all?
He started going out with our monk a while ago, but we put a stop to it. In short, he's not exactly the kind of fella I want in my family.
Why? Did he do something to you?
I don't want him whisking Manka away, so we never see her again. His parents came here shortly after that terrible plague. There was a vacant farm, so they settled there. They had 3 sons, Henrik being the youngest. Say, have you met his brothers?
I haven't, though I can't say I made an effort to.
Well, you couldn't have met them, even if you wanted, because they're not here. Both of them left. They say the younger one had a sweetheart in Troskowitz and took her with him. Nobody knows where they ended up.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You make a good point.
I'm telling you, one of these days, he's going
Telling
to pack
you.
up and disappear. And I don't want him taking our monka along with him. He doesn't like folks talking about it. But wandering's in his blood whether he likes it or not. He's even got into fights over it. Just mentioning it is enough for him to clench his fists. I don't want Monka wasting her time with someone like him.
Oh my God,
You
just
should
give me a
try that
bed.
on him.
Is Al Sheik your son?
Hi, he's
Kick
our
Hennick's
boy,
ass?
but he's
Jesus.
giving Prochek a headache because he doesn't like having to herd
Ban
sheep.
that guy.
Ask him about it if you want.
Oh yeah, shit. Right, you right. Where is... Oh my God, why? Innkeeper. Keeper of an inn. I want a damn room.
I'm throwing so well, I'll use up my luck for a whole week.
So you're just... There's just nowhere to stay here. Then it's not an inn, it's a tavern. She was lying to me. How about you?
How you doing? I'm Henry.
Nice to meet you. I'm Zdeněk. I'm a storyteller. I could tell you stories so sad they'd make the devil cry. Or would you prefer something so scary it'll make the hairs on your ass turn white? But it's a lot of hard work for me.
I know quite a few stories myself. How
Yeah,
about
straight
a
up.
trade? A story for a story.
All right then. But if it's the one about the magic porridge pot, don't bother. I've heard it 100 times. And that story always leaves me feeling hungry.
I know a romantic tale about a knight, his lady love, and 3 impossible tasks he had to undertake to win her heart. He had to bring her the sweetest wine, tame the wildest horse, and make a crown with the rarest gem.
And then? What happened when he'd done all 3?
Well, the lady of his heart showed her gratitude by giving him the most precious thing she had. And I'm not talking about gold.
Ho ho! A raunchy ending. That'll be popular with the lads round here. If I were you, I'd make it longer. To last a whole
Sex tape.
evening. Add a wicked stepmother, that sort of thing. It'll be a hit. And now, I'll tell you a tale in return. So what kind of story would you like to hear?
I
Yeah,
like
there we go.
stories that can teach me something. Stories with a moral.
Haven't you heard enough of those in church? But it's not a problem. I have just the tale for you.
Do you now?
It's not one you'll hear from any priest. So, once upon a time, there lived in these very lands 2 brothers.
Talk. I'm getting something
The
to drink.
older was called Kuba, the younger
Kuba.
Matthias. They were both woodcutters, like their father and his father before him. One day, at the height of summer, they were working in the woods. The air was as hot as a furnace, so Matthias went to a nearby pond to cool himself. But as he was leaning over the cold water, there was a loud splash. His axe had got loose from his belt. In haste, he began to search the muddy bed of the pond, and his hands soon touched something hard and heavy. He pulled it out and could not believe his eyes. He pulled out an axe. Yes, but not his old one. It was an axe made of pure silver.
Good God. I'd grab that without a second thought.
Maybe you
Oh,
would,
Henry's in.
but Matthias would never. He was an honest man, and with a big swing he threw the silver axe back. He searched the pond again, and this time he pulled out his own axe. Nothing but dull iron and old wood.
I
Sure.
reckon that was the right choice. Who knows who the silver axe belonged to?
Well, quite. Listen on. Matthias was just about to leave when suddenly a water goblin came out of the pond, silver axe in his hands, and he said, "You're a righteous man, Matthias, and for your honesty, you may keep both axes." Matthias